So back to where we were at, we're going to right click and we're going to select remove data, and then we're going to hit frequency, and then we're going to go back to this, and then we're going to select, it loads, replace data, and then we're going to hit profit, and then we're going to select average profit. And then we're then going to look more into Texas, so we're going to double click on Texas, and it's basically going to enlarge the state of Texas, emphasizing that. So in the upper left hand corner, we are going to click this little location button, and then we are going to search Austin. Texas. We're going to and then we're going to double click on the first one, and that will be pin 1. And then we're going to select geographic selection, and then for the distance field, for the type we're going to make sure it's distance, for unit we're going to make sure it's miles, and for the distance we are going to enter 50, and then we are going to click draw selection, and it basically gives all customers within a 50-mile radius. So then we're going to right click on the geofilter map, and we're going to select new filter selection right here, and then we are going to select include only selection. And then in the right pane we are going to then click filters, and then you can see that the selection filter that was applied was the postal code. And that is the end of part 2. So this is part 3 of SAS Viya 6. So I logged in as I did before and made it over to VA1 demos 3.4a. And then in the we're going to make sure that we are on page 4. So we are then going to view the delivery days by order type by continent, which you can see right here, this bar chart. So then we are going to now create a bubble plot. So I'm going to open a new page. We are going to go to objects, and then we are going to drag over bubble plot. And then in the right hand pane we're going to click roles. So then for the group role we are going to select customer hierarchy. For the x-axis we are going to do days to delivery. For the y-axis we are going to do number of orders. And then for the size right here, we're going to select frequency, and then we are going to pick average profit. And this is what the role should look like. So then in the right pane, we're then going to click options, and then for the x-axis options, for the group, we're going to select fixed minimum. And for the fixed minimum field, we're going to enter 0, and then we're going to select fixed maximum, and this is going to be 5. And then in the bubble plot, we're going to double click on this blue one, which is internet and catalog customers. And we're going to double click on the yes button. So this is what the plot should look like. So we're going to animate the plot. So in the right pane we're going to click roles. For the animation role, we are going, which is down here, we are going to add order year, and then so then you're going to click this button right here in the corner, and it would play the animation as a whole. And that is the end of part 3. So we are going to go to a new page, and we are going to select correlation matrix from the objects area, and then we are going to click add when it says measures, and we're going to click days to delivery, discount, total revenue cost, and unit cost, and then we're going to click OK. So in this pane, it should look exactly like this right here. So then the correlation matrix should resemble this. So then we're going to select the cell for unit cost and total revenue, and we're going right here, and we're going to double click it, and we are going to do the new object for selection, and we are going to select heat map. And then we want to move unit cost to the horizontal axis, and we want to see how unit cost, how a unit change in cost affects total revenue. So we are going to select and make sure we are on the heat map, and then in the right pane we are going to select roles, and from here we are going to drag unit cost above total revenue, like that. It changed. So then in the upper right corner of the heat map, we are going to maximize. We're going to close this side pane for right now, and you can see all of the information right here. So then we are going to restore it, and we're going to modify the time series plot. So we're going to click on the time series plot, which is right here. I'm going to delete these real quick if it works. So right here, and we're going to right click the time series plot, and we're going to select change time series to, do this by right clicking and scrolling to the bottom, and then we're going to change this to forecasting. And as it loads, when it is done, we are going to go into the options right here. It's going to close and then open back up. We are going to, for the binding interval, we're going to make sure that it is automatic. So then we are going to maximize this right here. You can see all of the data and information that you need based off of this plot right here. And then we're going to click the dependent variables results. You can see all of this right here. And then we're going to click forecast summary and the data table values below the chart to view the summary of it. And then we are going to restore it back to what it was. And then that is the end of part 4.